What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Looks like Spartans are on the island. Ah yes, the treasuries, they were looted bare by Athens, though. It's right out here in the open, enemy territory.
You heard? The commander's sister is visiting. Really? Well, that hipparch, she was seen.
Thaletas? What are you and your men doing out in the open?
The Athenian cowards are too afraid to attack anyone on their sacred lands. We like coming here to taunt them.
Spartans. You're all the same.
I take that as a compliment.
You haven't asked me about the commanders.
I already heard. Their forces are in chaos and their soldiers are defecting. Sparta owes you. I owe you.
We already rejected Kira. Would we steal her man now? Is Kassandra embracing her inner Spartan?
Focus, Thaletas. The end is in sight. The Vilos Islands will be ours.
When you're not busy saving these islands, meet me on the beach east of Kinthos ruins. There's something I want to show you. Look for the smoke.
I will.
Seems he's not giving up. You know, I think a lot of these kind of out of the blue romance options they make more sense if I were doing the side quests as I clear the island. But there's just so many places to clear that it's not practical to clear a whole island that takes, you know, upwards of 3 hours. Looked like there'd be something down in this lagoon here. You know, you think how all these temples and whatnot get underwater, but then you look at the ruins of the lighthouse in Alexandria, like just recently rediscovered underwater, earthquakes and whatnot. Oh, this way.
This looks like the beach, but he's not here.
Flowers, huh? Well, you've got to remember that we are playing an Assassin's Creed game. Meaning Kassandra had to have had children at some
A trail
point.
of flowers? You wouldn't. Thaletta should be nearby.
Or no, actually with Kassandra it's what, blood on the blood on the spear? With Bayek it was an actual mummy, so they didn't need the lineage. The same with Aya. We got us a dead wolf. It's romantic.
I was beginning to think you wouldn't come.
Doubting yourself, Spartan?
I was doubting your tracking skills.
Is Cassandra's mother gonna make her embrace her inner Spartan?
So, those flowers. I'll be honest, you didn't strike me as the type.
I'm not very good with these kind of things. There's flowers all over Vilos. I saw them and thought...
Thought what?
Much has happened since we first met on the beach.
You are surrounded by Athenians, drenched in blood.
You fought by my side.
It's persistent. In a non-offensive way, unlike Alcibiades.
You were irresistible.
When I first laid eyes on Kira, I knew I never wanted to leave these islands.
And now?
I don't know.
Thaletas, look at me. I know what I want.
Not here. Come.
Where are you taking me?
To one of my favorite spots on all the Thylos Islands.
Isn't a Spartan's favorite spot the battlefield?
Fair enough. I'm taking you to my second favorite spot.
When I got here, I had just lost so many people. Every man I ever looked up to sank on that ship.
You needed a place to get away from all this death. I understand.
I knew you would. That's why I'm showing it to you. This place isn't just where I go to clear my thoughts. It
What?
reminds me of home.
He made it past the mountain test. Did you know the Spartan boys had to murder a slave as part of their training? Strangle him with their bare hands.
This is where I come to train. I found it after arriving on Vilos. Exhausting my body clears my mind.
place is beautiful, Taletas. As are you.
You've won my heart, Kassandra. But to claim it, I need to see what you are really made of.
What do you mean?
Fight me.
Huh?
You claimed to be Spartan when we first met. I want to see if you fight like one.
You've seen me fight.
Against Athenians, yes.
Well?
The only way to truly know someone is through combat. Hand to hand, flesh to flesh, bone to bone.
Should probably use wooden
Fine.
swords.
Just don't get angry when I break that pretty face of yours.
Come on, Kassandra. Don't hold back. Stop hitting like a child and really hit me.
You're more than just a pretty face.
No doubt in my mind. You trained in
You
Sparta.
fight well.
You'll pay for that.
So when does the real fighting begin?
Getting a little rough.
Come back and fight!
I've got you now.
Uh-oh.
You are really good.
Need a bit of adrenaline.
Death is close! Come on!
Okay, I'm gonna kite him.
Can't fight forever.
You don't fight like a Spartan. You fight like a god.
You're not so bad yourself.
Are you going to just stand there? Or are you going to finish me off?
Dragon Age Creed.
You amaze me.
How so?
For the first time since I was a boy, I forgot about war.
Glad I could help.
What about you? Are there things you'd like to forget?
There is much of my past I wish I could forget.
I'd love to hear about it.
And I'd love to tell you. But we have a war to fight.
When this war is won, then, we'll drink and share our deep, dark secrets.
I'd like that.
Tell the story about how we were thrown from a mountain in Sparta as a child. So is it time to win the battle now? See, we could have skipped all that if we just did the if we expedited the path like I did with Kira's father. Of course, he was a cultist, so he had to die regardless. This this ability, it explains why Kassandra and Alexios both survived being thrown off a cliff. Well, there's no dock near, so I'm not gonna swim over there. Every time that tooltip comes up, I gotta wonder, is he gonna show up later in the story? Because we spared him. Be really disappointing for an RPG to do that. Also, these last two quests, they remind you could literally in Dragon Age you could sleep with virtually your entire party, except for well, not your entire party, but let's see. Alistair, Liliana, Zevran, Isabella in a bar. You could string them along for the whole game before there would eventually be an epic conflict.
Apparently, he's got some huge wound that won't heal. It turns my stomach.
No way.
That's why he's always going off on his own when he bathes. Doesn't want people seeing the sores all over his body.
I think you told me this before.
If you get a chance to look, just know I warned you. Some things can't be unseen.
Still remember, I had to reload a save because I went to talk to someone and ended up, the guy moved and I ended up assassinating him.
Eagle Bearer, my name is Herodianos, second to Thaletas in battle. The dogs of war howl for blood, and thanks to you, Sparta now howls back.
Sounds like a lot of howling.
Fight with us! Together we'll run our shields through their skulls and spears through their hearts.
I'd be honored to fight with Sparta.
To battle!
It's been about 40 hours since I partook in one of these battles.
A bad day for Athens! A glorious day for Sparta!
Salt flat.
No one can stop
Kicking ass. Where's the captain?
We won't let them wait here!
You don't deserve to live. You must hold on. Keep fighting.
Oh, he's not dead. Now what? I guess the tide came in.
Watch where you're going!
Quick save. If it'll load.
Πιστεύεις ότι έχει ηχό?
Get stuck. Navigational error here. We're stuck in the water.
The people are happy.
As they should be! For the first time since Ares cursed us with war, the Delos Islands know freedom!
But where's Kira? It's not like her to miss a chance to drink with her troops.
She told me you kept her secret. I'm still shocked. Otharkis was a complicated man, but he was still her father. She snuck off to send him to the ferryman alone.
I gotta say,
If Podarkis were my family, I'd have tied him to a tree and left him to rot.
You and many others on Delos, but this is still more celebration than funeral. There's wine to drink, and tales to tell.
Haha, make the tale great. The troops deserve it. Thaletas especially.
Certainly, if you can find him. And when you do, remind him, I still plan to tell him how I lost this eye.
And the crew? Ready to sail?
On your order. But first, let the crew enjoy a drink and a song. You deserve one too.
what doesn't he tell me? I'd like to know. Pardon me. So the storylines on these two island chains so far that I've done have been pretty good.
Thaletas? What are you doing out here?
Thinking, praying. We should talk. Sparta's that way, just past the crests of the waves. I can almost hear her singing us home.
Us? Thaletas?
Leave your crew. Come with me. Join my side and we can win glory for Sparta together.
I'd love to join you if I could. But you're a Spartan general now, and I have my own destiny.
I know it's crazy, but I came to these islands expecting nothing but death. And then I found you. I know you have your life to live, and I want you to live it. Who knows? Maybe the fates will bring us together again one day.
But not today.
My troops are going to start looking for me soon. I'll see you at the celebration.
The sky, no pollution.
for the ferryman.
Go now. Into the river of black night and embrace the boundless gloom. You shall wander, obscure even in the house of Hades, flitting among the sad of the dead.
You shouldn't have to say goodbye alone.
I'm glad I'm not alone. I've wanted to watch him burn for so long. Now that it's happened, I thought I'd feel peace.
And what do you feel?
I used to feel vengeful. Now, empty.
I was in your place once. The vengeance dies, and the emptiness dies too. Give it time.
Time! I gave my entire life! I want it done. Kronos devours his children, rips them flesh from bone. Zeus had Prometheus torn open by birds for an eternity. Fate is cruel, and the gods are wicked.
God of War. We know that to be true.
Right here, right now, all that matters are the people who have fought for you. They need you now, not the gods.
You're right. They do need me, and I need them. We're rebels with nothing left to rebel against. They need me now more than ever. Thank you.
What will you do next? Mykonos will need to rebuild.
Then that's what we'll do. But not to put it back as it was, not as Pater wanted. We'll make this place a new home for our people to be free, to live good lives.
Kira, he's gone. Your rebels are waiting.
They're celebrating. Let's celebrate with them. Goodbye, Pater.
Wow, we must have been standing there for hours. Tree looked out of place right in the middle of the road. What is... You okay? What, the entertainment? Guys self-immolating?
There you are. You look happy.
I said goodbye to the past with your help. Now we welcome what the fates will bring.
Kassandra, about what I said at the beach.
Let us... Please, just forget it.
Relax. I'm glad you two had your fun. You taught him a thing or two.
Kira and I have decided I'm going to stay here with her and help rebuild what was lost in the rebellion.
You have?
Yes, we have.
Well, I'm glad you two are together and happy.
Not heading back
May
to Sparta
Artemis and
after
Apollo
all.
guide you as you govern your islands. You? After I killed the bear, I thought you were itching to get off Delos.
Me too. But I met someone, and...
Kassandra, you know Iola?
We're friends. But she told me she was leaving the islands.
Well, I went to the fountain by the sanctuary to get my arm cleaned up.
And I went to pray. That's when I saw her with my good left eye.
And I saw your pretty face with my good right eye.
Like two stars aligning. Cute.
The stink of roasting sacrifices, the sweaty bodies of pilgrims coming to pray. It was perfect.
Love hits you hardest when you don't see it coming.
It sounds like you're part of the family now. You've lost your crew and your ship. Why not join us on the Adrestia? We could use someone like you.
You could use me. Well, a life of freedom, water at our feet, wind at our backs. What do you think, Varney?
I say welcome aboard.
Barney.
Then it's settled. We set off soon. Be on deck when
We're
we
gonna
do.
call him now.
You look ready to go.
Podarkis is gone. Taletas and Kira have their islands, and I have other targets to hit.
You are victorious. Not that I ever doubted it. Why not say goodbye? A rousing speech to get the blood flowing.
Let's say goodbye.
Sheridan, settle down, settle down. Kassandra has something she'd like to say.
Dillians! We have won! But now the real work begins! You must build a new home. A fair home. One where cruel people like Podarkis can never rise to power.
And now, a toast to Kassandra, to victory!
He's been poisoned!
That one! He did this! He's getting away! I'll check Taletas. You stop that man!
Oh crap. Where does he think he's running?
I won't stop fighting until Delos is free, or I die.
Oh my
Thanks
god,
to you,
it's that guy.
Looking good for Delos.
Oh my god. Him.
I won't stop fighting until Delos is free, or I die. Thanks to you, it's looking good for Delos.
God dang it.
Why? I set you free.
Podarkis is dead, but we are never free. The Spartans are no better than the Athenians in this war.
I let you go once. I won't make that mistake again.
I won't stop fighting until Delos is free, or I die. Thanks to you, it's looking good for Delos.
How should I kill him with the spear sword? Actually, oh my word. Wow. Trying to be a completionist. Damn it, I should have killed that guy. dead?
We should leave.
We will, but not yet.
Is he dead or what?
Is that lunatic dead? Did you kill him?
He's dead.
What is left for the gods to take from me? When will they finally be satisfied?
Kira...
Go! Leave me with Taletas!
So he is dead.
What a glorious battle. It was an honor to fight by your side.
Shit. Well, that went from perfection to...
We should leave.
Agreed. Tell the crew to prepare the ship. Socrates! You looking to join our crew?
I've just come to see you off. I sail on a merchant ship in the morning.
May Poseidon calm the waves. Barnabas, is the Adrestia ready to sail?
The ship is ready, though the crew are still shaken after seeing Thaletas poisoned.
Though you shouldn't second-guess your choice to save the poisoner the first time. He found justice in the end.
That choice cost Thaletas his life. By poison, no less. A coward's death.
Did he not die winning Thelos for Sparta? That's how he will be known when he crosses the Styx to the Elysian fields.
Exactly! Do you remember what you told me when you first set foot on these sands?
That we were here to finish a job.
That's what we set out to do, and that's precisely what you did. They don't call you the mighty Mystios for nothing.
Who calls me that?
He does.
Now then, it's time we give the crew some orders. Where do we sail to next?
Podarkis was only one cultist, Varnavas. Wherever we sail, we will find more of them. And I will kill them all.
Man. I haven't had a quest mistake hit like that since the end of the Bloody Baron in The Witcher 3, where a choice you made 12 to 20 hours prior totally changed a huge aspect of the game. I don't know what we're gonna do next. I think we'll probably go about finding our father on Thera.